G'day, I'm Hunter J. I am the CEO of Robotics, and we are automating fruit harvesting as well as other labor-intensive tasks on orchards. So right now there is a ton of fruit that still has to be picked manually by humans who climb ladders and one at a time remove the fruit from the tree. That hasn't changed for thousands of years. And it's very expensive and slow and labor intensive, which makes the fruit more expensive, and it makes it harder for growers to find the labor some years because it's a seasonal job with a very high demand in a short window. Human pickers also waste a lot of fruit as they pick. It's hard to know if you're a person exactly the right time to pick the fruit when it's correctly sized and without causing any damage to it during the harvesting process, and like 1 in 20 apples are lost just because of damage during harvesting. So we are developing robots to pick the fruit instead. This wasn't possible in the past because the machines weren't robust enough to work in the variety of conditions you see on an outdoor orchard. And the old school machines that shook the trees would damage both the trees and the fruit as you picked. But what we can do today with modern deep learning is analyze every single piece of fruit before we pick it off the tree to make sure that it's perfect before we pick it. And then we can use our own developments to be able to suck it off the tree without any damage and while keeping the stems in. All throughout 2020, we've been testing our prototype on orchards around New South Wales. We've been able to pick both apples and oranges, and we've gotten better and better at it as the years gone by. We're now building the third iteration of our technology, which will be run in early commercial trials in Shepparton and Griffith. We have partnered with 3 commercial growers for the 2021 harvest, which I'm super excited about. We'll be on their orchards picking fruit and just charging per bin of apples or oranges harvested at a rate that's competitive with human labour. Over time with the company, we'll be able to build many more machines and pick a higher portion of these growers' orchards, as well as bring in more orchards to use the equipment, which we'll manage from a regional base in the town. It's a really fun project to be working on because we're kind of pushing the barriers of what's practical to do with field robotics, and we'll be continuing to do that for many years as we keep adding on more fruit varieties and more tasks onto the same platform. So in the long-term future, we'll be adding in analytic scanning and pruning and thinning and flower thinning and all sorts of other tasks which will be built off the same base robot as we get it more and more general purpose over time. Over the next 6 months, we will be working on getting the machine to a more commercial level, so it's able to compete with humans on price and performance and have all the maintenance managed with that. Now we're also raising a seed round, which will let us build a few more iterations of the machine and hopefully get us to the point where we're running a small fleet in a way that's commercially viable.